Hi, and thank you so much for joining me. Today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the what I call hidden gems or recipes that I really enjoy that are on my channel but didn't really get a lot of views. I'm kind of surprised by that. So I'm going to share with you some of my favorite videos that really haven't got a lot of views and see what you think of these recipes. We're making chicken stew. Now this really simple but super tasty recipe has just a handful of ingredients, but ingredients that everyone has on hand. And really with its wonderfully fresh and rich depth of flavor that comes together super quickly and super easily, I was quite surprised that this recipe didn't catch on very well. But it really is a very tasty one. It's one that I come back to over and over again. And adding something like biscuits to it really does take it up a level. So my first one would be chicken stew. Now the next recipe I have mentioned before, but basically it's three recipes that come together into one. The first is being diced tomatoes, which is a popular video. But the follow-up to this, which was the pizza sauce, was not so popular, which kind of surprised me because there's nothing quite like making your own sauce to put onto your own homemade pizza dough and making your own homemade pizza. I certainly found that this is one of my favorite meals, one of my things I go back to all the time. It's kind of a little hidden gem. So homemade pizza would definitely be something that I think you should check out if you haven't already. One of the other little gems that didn't do well as a video, but really is a great recipe, so good actually that my mom has made this multiple times, is my 3-layer chocolate cake. It's a completely from scratch recipe, including the frosting on it. It's absolutely delicious and by far one of my favorite cakes to make whenever I'm in the mood for cake. Now the next recipe really has only 4 very basic ingredients, and I kind of like this recipe because as you know, I like to get my hands a little bit dirty and stuck in there. So this one was another one that surprised me that didn't take off, but shortbread that is really easy to make, comes together with just a little bit of effort, is absolutely delicious and melts in your mouth and well worth checking out if you haven't already. And finally, one of my absolute favorite South African desserts is malva pudding. Now, the name is a little bit of a misnomer, but it really does have a light, airy texture to it, and the flavor is out of this world with a hint of apricot, and it's just saucy and moist and delicious. You've got to try this. So those are some of the recipes that I really think are really great recipes. I'm kind of surprised that some people didn't really seem to engage with those. But if you check those out, or if you have recipes of mine that weren't mentioned in this video or haven't been mentioned in one of the other videos, please go ahead and hit the comment button. Give me a comment there on what your favorite recipe is from the videos in my catalog here on YouTube. Now, if you enjoyed this video or any of my videos, please go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and don't forget to turn on notifications, because as soon as I figure out where I'm going to cook my next meal, I'll be posting another video. So in the meantime, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy eating.